My name is Nate Morris, and I'd like to welcome you back to another video. Today we return to the place we opened the season at with the New Year's Bash, Dillon Motor Speedway. With us coming fresh off our strong runs at Florence Motor Speedway, I'm excited to see what we can do today. Unfortunately, during practice, the timing and scoring had a little bit of a mess up, so I believe I'm anywhere from 6th to 8th. There are some good cars that showed up today from Florence this past weekend, and so I would consider a successful qualifying for us anywhere from 4th to 6th. Thank y'all for clicking on today's video. I hope y'all enjoy it, and let's get into it. Alright, we qualified 6th. That's an okay spot to be in. I'm on the outside, and Dillon Motor Speedway has a little bit of an outside line. You can make it work for a few laps, but the goal is to get to the inside. So that's going to be what I'm going to try to do for the first few laps, just try to get to that inside line and try to roll on from there. My goal today is to finish in the top 5, because if I could finish in the top 5 here, that would make it 6 top 5s out of my last 7 races, which would be pretty cool. So if I can just do my job on the restart, try to get to the inside, and then make 1 or 2 passes, and we should be good to go. All right, y'all, that's all for today. I was able to bring it home sixth, which is where we started, and that's a solid finish. I had a shot at getting my sixth top five in the last 7 races, which would have been great, but I just didn't quite have the right opportunity to make the pass. I was happy to bring it home sixth. Like I say, I think that's a solid finish, especially when Dillon was not our first priority this weekend. To run as good as we did at Florence and then come here and finish sixth with a shot at getting into the top five, I'll take that all day long. You may have noticed my rear view camera disappeared there at one point, and that's because it actually fell off the car. We found it over in turn 2 after the race, and I wish it had kept recording because I would have loved to see what that looked like when it fell off. But unfortunately, it shut off before that happened. Credit to Insta360 because they make some seriously tough cameras. It took a big old hit at probably 40 or 50 miles an hour, and it's still going strong. I had a great time this weekend, obviously at Florence, but also coming here to Dillon. It was just a fun day to get out and race. I met a handful of other drivers that knew me from watching my YouTube channel, so it was awesome to meet those guys and get to share the track with them. Like I said, I had a ton of fun this weekend, and I cannot wait to get back behind the wheel of the number 25. So, thank y'all for watching. I hope y'all enjoyed today's video, and I'll see y'all in the next one.